11:47 p.m. The deadline is in 9 hours. You know exactly what to do. You open the document, then you close it. You pick up your phone instead, again. You tell yourself you're lazy. You've told yourself that 100 times before. But here's the uncomfortable truth. That word has never once explained what's actually happening in your head. Not once. Because if you were really lazy, you wouldn't feel this sick, hollow guilt at 2 a.m. You wouldn't lie awake replaying every promise you broke to yourself. Lazy people don't feel this much shame. So what if the guilt itself is the clue? There's a reason your brain does this, and it's older than language, older than agriculture, older than every self-help book that's ever failed to fix you. To understand it, we go back 300,000 years. 300,000 years of human history. No to-do lists, no deadlines, just one rule wired into your skull. Don't waste energy, ever. Food wasn't guaranteed. Every calorie mattered. Burn energy on the wrong thing, and you might not eat tomorrow. So your brain built a gatekeeper. One brutal question running before every task. Is this necessary to survive right now? The answer to finish the report is almost always no. So the gatekeeper says no, quietly, instantly, before you even notice it happened. You didn't choose the couch. Something older than choice chose it for you. And here's what should terrify every productivity guru who's ever told you to just try harder. You cannot out-argue an instinct that's kept your entire species alive for 300,000 years. Not with a sticky note, not with a motivational quote, not with willpower. So if logic can't beat it, what can? Your phone already knows the answer, and it's using it against you every single day. Right now, somewhere, a team of engineers is testing exactly which shade of red makes your thumb move faster. That's not an accident, that's the job. Here's the math your brain runs, whether you like it or not. Finish the essay? Maybe a reward in 3 hours if it goes well. Open the app, a reward guaranteed in 3 seconds. You're not weak for choosing the phone. You're accurate. Your brain did the math correctly. It just optimized for the wrong outcome. This was never a discipline problem. It's a rigged game built by billion-dollar companies whose business model depends on you losing it. But dopamine isn't even the deepest trap. There's something underneath it, something almost nobody talks about, because admitting it means admitting you're scared. Think of the one task you've avoided the longest. Not the small one, the big one, the one with your name on it. Now be honest, just for 10 seconds. Is it that you don't want to do it? Or are you terrified you'll finally do it and it still won't be good enough? That fear never announces itself. It never says, I'm scared. It says, I'll start Monday. It says, let me research a little more first. It says, I work better under pressure, right up until the pressure arrives and you freeze anyway. Here's the logic hiding under every excuse you've ever made. If you never start the business, you can never fail at it. If you never send the message, you can never be rejected. If you never finish it, no one can judge the finished version. You were never avoiding the work, you were avoiding the verdict. And somewhere you already knew that, didn't you? Just push through. Discipline over motivation. No excuses. You've heard it all. None of it worked. It was never going to. Here's why. You cannot logic your way out of a survival instinct. You cannot shame a scared brain into confidence. Telling a fear-avoidant mind to just be disciplined is like telling a smoke alarm to just be quiet. It's not broken, it's doing exactly what it was built to do. So stop fighting your own wiring. There's a different way in, and it's smaller than you'd expect. 1. Shrink the task until it's almost insulting. Not write the report, just open the document. Write one sentence. Your brain fights big, vague effort. It barely notices small, specific effort. The second you're moving, momentum takes over from here. 2. Change your environment, not your mindset. Put the phone in another room. Close every tab but one. You're not less disciplined than people who seem to have it together. They just made the hard choice easier to reach and the easy choice slightly annoying. 3. Separate starting from finishing. Give yourself permission to be bad at first. A messy draft, an ugly first attempt. Perfectionism is just fear with better branding. The only job of a first attempt is to exist. 4. And this is the one almost nobody tells you. Stop punishing yourself when you slip. Researchers have found something backwards. People who forgive themselves for procrastinating are less likely to do it again on that same task. Guilt doesn't build discipline, it just buries the task under shame. And avoiding shame is exactly what your brain was built to do. Stop treating your last slip-up as proof of who you are. It was never proof of anything. It was just a pattern. And patterns can be interrupted. So next time you freeze in front of something easy, don't reach for lazy. Ask a sharper question. What is this actually protecting me from? Energy hoarded for a threat that isn't coming? A cheap reward because the real one feels too far away? Or a verdict I'm scared to hear? Name it. That's the whole unlock. Once you know which one it is, you stop fighting yourself and you finally start working with the only brain you're ever going to get. If this described you more than you'd like to admit, you already know what to do next. Hit subscribe, because this was just the surface. Next time, we go deeper. See you in the next one.